What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast with your host, Paul Virzi, Bill Burr, producer Andrew Themeles out there from his compound in Beverly Hills. And guess what, everybody? You guys listening to episode number 61. Guys, what do you have for 61?
I'm looking it up right now. 61, I'll tell you. That's a tough one. Who wore 61 in football? Let's see. Rodney Hudson. What? All right. Who wore it in the NBA? Nobody. Dave Piontek. The picture's in color. That's it. Baseball? Was there ever a baseball?
I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
I bet you hockey. Hockey's got a 61, no?
Okay, MLB player. Best number, 1 through 99. Here we go. Oh, God. Scrolling down, Paul. We've been doing this podcast for a while. 55, 56, 59, 60. They have Dallas Keuchel. 61. Livan Hernandez.
Oh, okay. I remember Livan Hernandez.
Paul, how did you guys do last night? Did you guys beat the you guys beat the Blue Jays?
Oh, I'm going to tell you how we did. The New York Yankees have won 11 straight games, and we're sweeping fucking everybody right now. Listen, I know it's early.
Hey, you were playing garbage first. This is the big one. If you're playing Toronto and you're sweeping them, that's great.
Well, yeah, we beat
you're playing the fucking Orioles and the White Sox and some B League team. Relax.
No. We played. Yeah, one of them was the Orioles.
Okay, there you go. There's fucking 4 wins.
All right, but we just beat in Toronto back-to-back games, beat the Blue Jays up.
And
listen, let's be honest.
I mean, Bo Bichette. I mean, the guy's so dreamy with his highlighted hair.
Bo Bichette's pretty good. What a name, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette is like
almost sounds like Boba Fett.
It does. It
Bo
does.
Bichette.
But listen, 11 straight games in any professional league is I'll take 11, but it's too early because they could lose 7 out of the next 8 and then it doesn't matter.
Well, you ever think maybe I'm trashing the Yankees because the Red Sox have lost 4 games to walk-offs, hits, home runs, fucking all kinds of shit, dude.
I feel like baseball. It's always been, for me, it's always been July 15th is when you know who a team is. It's way too early. Look what you guys did last year. You guys weren't that good, and then all of a sudden you guys got it great. So, hey, look at the Celtics. Dude, the Celtics were like, what, 8th, 9th, 10th, and then all of a sudden they finished.
Yeah, then they came on. How about that game last night, huh? Jaylen Brown just deciding we were not going to lose. He ended the game in the first half. Although the one thing I do hate about the NBA is your team's up 25, and you know at some point that's going to be cut to 8.
I know, especially
every single time. I actually, by the end of the third quarter, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I went and I played drums and I just kept checking the score. I literally, that's the only sport.
Let's talk about this for a second because I was saying this yesterday. I'm not going to say the NBA is fully fixed, but
Thank you.
But listen, but the NBA is manipulated. This is what it is. I figured it out last night because I was watching the game. The NBA has a way, especially when there's stars. And listen, when you have a John Morant who they're saying face of the next guy, one of the next guy, which he is, they want that guy to make money for the league and to keep going. So a call here and there to keep a series in.
To keep him close, that maybe he can do something. Give him a what do they call it? A fighter's chance, a puncher's chance. Dude, it is the easiest manipulated fucking game, and there's 100%. No fucking way that the NBA commissioner does not sit down with those referees and say who gets the calls, who doesn't, individually and as far as the team goes. Because, dude, you literally see, I saw last night, right? I mean, they evened it up. Jaylen Brown, what the fuck happened? He just knocked this guy down, or he cleared him out with his hand.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's an offensive foul. He's Jaylen Brown. We get the call. And then I watch the Greek Freak go down and do the same thing. It's like, oh, I get it. So if you're at NBA All-Star Weekend, and you got all these endorsements and shit, not saying Jaylen Brown does, but if you're an all-star, if you're like a top-tier player, not only do you get those calls. Now, In fantasy NBA, that kind of fucking happens in every sport. But that whole thing that I feel like just with like putting the whistle away, oh, he's letting him play, and now he's calling it tight, the same game. Dude, I said for years the NBA was fixed, and then everybody said, oh, you're a conspiracy theory idiot, which I was. But when they finally had the mobbed up ref, their thing was, oh, it's one guy. It's always one guy, Paul. It's always some giant thing, and they always pin it. One person always takes the fall. That's it.
Well, they just did a thing where they admitted the refs were talking where they admitted that they do have meetings, like they have a little briefing before a game. And that story that what's his name said about Allen Iverson was insane. And it was awesome that Allen Iverson recognized it. So apparently Allen Iverson showed a ref up. Something happened. He showed a ref up and all of them hated that he did it. They had a meeting before the game and they're just fucking killing him the whole game. And they're just not letting the Sixers win. And he was like, no way the Sixers are going to fucking win this game. And then that guy Donaghy started going. So finally, during the game, Iverson walked up to one of the refs and he goes, so dude, how long is this going to go on for? And he goes, what are you talking about? And Iverson looked at him. He goes, you know what I'm talking about. How long is this going to go on for? And it was just basically like, yeah, dude, like it was fucking put in place. So
dude, Kevin Garnett one time said, we didn't fit the NBA script this year. I was like, he's going to get fined for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's funny. You can argue with me, some jerk off comedian that doesn't play fucking anything, right? And just say, but when a fucking player in the league is saying it.
Well, what about John Morant last night? He goes, yeah, they kind of put the whistles away and let us play and let us bang, which was a good thing. But that just means that when they put the whistles away, then later in the game, if after the guy shoots and it hits the hand, they blow the whistle and it changes everything. So I don't think they wanted Golden State to go up 2-0, especially winning both of those games in Memphis last night. So I think that they want John Morant to kind of go further. I do.
Yeah, dude, if somebody gets swept, that's not good. That's not a good thing. Now, I don't think that they manipulate every single thing, but I definitely think that the NBA was in a horrible place in the late 70s.
Yeah.
And they stepped in shit accidentally when Bird goes to Boston, Magic goes to the Lakers, and then it set off this thing that I feel like ever since then, they're like, this is our formula to make money. And for the longest time, like that last time the Celtics and Lakers went into the finals, the one that we won. Dude, the year before, we were like the worst team in the league. And then out of nowhere, we get Kevin Garnett for nothing with Kevin McHale in their front office. And then I remember the Lakers got Pau Gasol for nothing. They got his brother, but his brother stunk at that point. It's like a straight up trade. And they just built both these teams up to be on this fucking head-on collision so they could redo the 80s against Celtics Lakers. They did that for back-to-back years. And then I think what they realized when LeBron went to Miami, that these super teams, these pile-on teams are great for ratings because the Miami Heat fans will watch, and then everybody that fucking hates a pile-on championship team will watch to root for them to lose. And I got to be honest with you, dude, like, so many of these champions, I mean, it's been a little better these last couple of years, but like, those Kevin Durant Warrior teams was fucking stupid. The Heat was stupid. The Celtics won that one with the big three. That was a pile-on one. All of the Lakers throughout Kobe's whole fucking career were pile-on teams, right down to their coach. And I just feel like, I don't know. To me, the NBA for the longest time has just been like, it's cast like a movie.
Well, I want to tell you something to you and to all the Boston Celtic fans out there. The Boston Celtics have a place in Paul Virzi's heart forever. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the fact that they swept those fucking rats in Brooklyn. I mean, when I found that news out, I mean, it wasn't like the Knicks or anything, but the joy that fucking gave me. Because just seeing, Kevin Durant telling those young Knicks fans take the jerseys off. I don't care if he's joking or not. He's been shitting on the Knicks. So I loved seeing that. But yeah, man, that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum That's a fucking dude. And then you throw a guy who does all the intangibles like Marcus Smart. That's the ingredients for a championship team.
Grant Williams.
Yes.
Grant Williams is like, he's like a player coach. He's out there like that guy. They had him mic'd up
him in the chest. Did you see that? They bumped him in the chest and they go, and Stan Van Gundy goes, that guy's, even though he's small, he's like, that guy's not going to move, dude. Like, you could punch that guy in the face. Like, you guys have you guys have in my opinion, the makeup and ingredients for a championship run with that. But I do think Marcus Smart needs to be on the court to win that. That's my opinion.
But I think what we have was good. Back in the day, you could win like that. But I think once you got into the era of, as Barkley calls them, the bus riders, the people that, or maybe is a bus rider a guy coming off the bench? To me, a bus rider is a guy that they're already winning. You come in, and you like Clemens. You come in and like the Yankees were already winning, and he comes on, and then next thing you know, he's going through Heroes Canyon or whatever. It was like, dude, they were already winning without you.
Yeah. I just love that you got back into the NBA the weekend that I was going to your house. This is what a good friend Bill is. I was coming to his house. I spent 4 nights at his house with my wife, like a few years back. This is like 2-3 years before the pandemic. And you go, what do you want? What do you want to, you want Johnny Blue? What do you want? And I was like, oh, whatever you want. And I was like, the Knicks are playing tonight. And he goes, I'm going to get the package. So he got the NBA package. And then you started watching the Celtics and you got back into it, which is fucking awesome.
Dude, I got to tell you something. I have all the packages, and that's all. Last night, not only did I watch the Celtics game until the third quarter, I would play drums because I was like, the NBA drives me fucking nuts. You can be up by 40 points. You can never relax.
Well, you guys were up, what, 25?
Up a 38-0 run.
You guys were up, what, 25 at one point yesterday?
24-25, yeah. And then got down to like 12 or 15 or something. And I was just like, I care too much to watch the rest of this. It's weird. But not only did that, I sat down and I watched the Red Sox versus the Angels. Like, I'm totally in on baseball
back
this year.
Oh, you're back. I love it. No,
and then I watched the Bruins the other night, dude. We were playing. It was a 0-0 game with a couple minutes left in the second period, and the Hurricanes scored. You know when they score the second goal, so close to the first one, they're still announcing the first one. Which, by the way, I don't like how the announcer, after he says blah 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 blah, and then he goes woo. That's what they do in the Garden. And I'm like, did they try to take that back because that's really Ric Flair's thing, and he's from Carolina? Like, I don't understand like why they. It's like, can you come up with your own? Can you rip off somebody original? Other than the one that we did. So anyway, they went up 2-0. Then Taylor Hall scored. We was 2-1. And I'm like, all right, here we go. We got the big three, first line. Let's see what happens, dude. And they just fucking turned it on. 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. Dude, they score one, no angle. They shot it off our goaltender to the side of his fucking head, and it went. And once I saw that, I was just like, all right, it's not our night. But here's the thing, dude. I just watched this shit because I got a bunch of buddies of mine going like, oh, man, my kids out here, they're becoming LA fans. And I try to get them to watch it. My teams, they don't care. What I do is I just watch it every night. And I'm passionate when I watch it. And like today, my daughter went to school with the Red Sox T-shirt on that I got her in Boston. And she goes, hey, Dad, you want to watch the Red Sox tonight? Oh. And I was like, yes, I do.
Oh, that's dude, me and Lucas went to the mall the other day to buy sneakers, right? As we do, as in the Virzi household. Me and Lucas walking through the mall getting kicks, and he ends up getting like multiple boxes. But I give him credit. It was his money. My son has made honor roll every quarter. Dude, he's one of the best basketball players on the team, best shooters, and he's made honor roll every quarter, so he gets cash.
He gets payola if he makes the honor roll?
He gets cash, and if he gets high honor roll, he gets more cash from his grandmother. So he's got he's like, Dad, I got $350. I want to go get sneakers. So he bought the new LaMelo balls. He bought like white Nikes for the summer. So we're walking, and we're just talking, and he goes, Dad, he goes, I love the Knicks so much. And he goes, if they win and me and you were there, he goes, I'm going to cry. He goes, I want them to win so bad. I said, buddy, we're going to be there. And he goes, I love the Knicks so much. He goes, I give my life for them to win. I go, let's not get crazy. I go, he goes, Dad, he goes, you don't understand. He goes, you don't understand. And because I've taken him to the Garden, we've been to the Garden. My son like loves the Garden, knows the Garden. You know, the fact that I got to open for you at the Garden and have like the set of my life. And I tell him that like, yeah, center court, I was right there. But like awesome. he goes, I'll give my life for a Knicks championship. I go, buddy, we're going to be there, dude. But like having that. And then I just thought of friends that I knew in high school who was like, my dad likes the Yankees. Fuck that. I'm a Mets fan. And I'm going, your dad fucked up, dude. Your dad fucked up, man. If you don't love what your dad loves, it's on the dad. It's on the dad, man.
I don't know, dude. That's a tough one, though, because there's other variables. Because the guy could have married a fucking jerk, and then she's just always coming at it. You know, if you hear that awful thing where the dad or the mom turns the kids against the other parent. That happens sometimes in like divorce and shit. It's it becomes like a real bad thing. I don't know. I my thing is, once a year, the whole family goes back east. And I think this year I'm going to take my son's too little, but I'm going to take my daughter to a Red Sox game. We're going to get like bleachers. Well, not bleachers. I don't want to be around drunks, but just going to get, some regular old seats, and get some hot dogs. She always she hears this song every night. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. And she goes, I want to go, Dad. I want to get peanuts and Cracker Jacks. It's hilarious. So I don't know if we'll be there for the whole game. She'll probably get bored after a while once she's, I'll buy her like a little, some Red Sox stuff. We'll probably go for 5 innings or whatever.
Are you, I was talking to a buddy about this the other day. What's your thing? I'm a night game guy. Are you a night game or a day game? I'm a night game, mezzanine, hot dog, beer. Good. I don't need the low. I like to see the vantage point. I don't like the day game.
I'm a day game if it's during the week, some random day game where people are skipping work because the vibe at the park is awesome. And I am under the mezzanine in the shade.
Shade, yeah.
But if I go, I love a night game. Yeah, you got to. Yeah, night games are great.
I love a night game under the. I got to tell you something. One of the nicest places I've been to see a baseball game, other than Yankee Stadium in Pittsburgh, was Dodger Stadium. I think Dodger Stadium's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and the fact that was during that awful cookie cutter stadium thing.
And they kept it.
But they made a good one. And it's the only one with either 5 decks or 6 decks, I forget. Goes all the way up.
And it was weird because I walked into Dodger Stadium and I was up in left field on the top.
You know what I do? I go to a Dodger game. I'm starting the tradition now. Mike Price, the great Mike Price from The Simpsons and F is for Family, he was a huge Mets fan. He actually made me sort of I root for the Mets when I see their score because I know it makes them happy. So we go to a Dodgers-Mets game every year, and he's a total baseball guy. So if I'm there keeping score, he's not going to be people give you shit when you keep score. I love doing that.
Oh, with the book? Yeah, I got a couple of that kid, Chris Neff, does it. I know some other baseball people that will do it, but I just, because then you got to be like, wait, what happened? If you missed something, wait, what happened with the, you got to write it down.
Yeah, you got to pay attention.
Yeah.
But then what's great is if you keep it years later, you look at it and you look at the names. Dude, I have fucking Cal Ripken. I have like Jeter and all of those guys, 98 Yankees. I have those somewhere in my office. I have those. Can you see who they played? And then you see how they did that day. And you can actually just look at the box score and see, sort of relive the game a little bit.
That's fucking awesome.
I know what all the young people are saying. Or you could just go on fucking oldbaseball.com and watch the whole game.
You have it in your hand. Where am I going?
All right, everybody, it's Solo Stove. Do you like to cook, but you don't want to do it for anybody else? Introducing Solo Stove. No, that's not what this is. There's nothing quite like the feeling of gathering around a warm fire on a cool evening. Finally, a stove for loners. One burner.
One plate, one spatula.
That's it. It's just you against the world. Anyway, and a smokeless fire pit from Solo Stoves makes your outdoor moments even more memorable because instead of having to constantly dodge those goddamn campfire fumes, you can sit back, relax, and actually enjoy the fire. And right now, you can get a great deal on a Solo Stove fire pit. Solo Stove fire pits are brilliantly engineered, made with premium grade 304, Paul, stainless steel. Not 303, 304. And a 360-degree airflow system that maximizes efficiency. And this is a huge part, Paul, while minimizing the smoke. What fun is to smoke if the entire time you feel like you're sitting behind a city bus? You just want to feel the warmth, Paul. You want to have the flames reflecting, dancing off your beautiful olive skin, Paul, as your chain comes out of your turtleneck, right?
Yep.
Easy to light with a few bits of starter. Your fire is blazing in minutes. Perfectly portable. Take Solo Stove with you on camping trips and more. You can take it out to tailgate, Paul. Shop now and get 30% off fire pits all month long and use the promo code BETTER at checkout to get an extra $10 off, plus a lifetime warranty and free 30-day returns. Just go to Solo Stove and remember, you get $10 off when you use promo code BETTER.
All right, it's Every Plate, everybody. And I love Every Plate because me and my wife just got this thing. And, Stacy's loving Every Plate. Not much of a cook, not a problem. And I don't mean that towards my wife. She's a good cook, but this does make it easy. Every Plate recipes come together in just six simple steps and are done in just about 30 minutes or less. You'll learn how to make a ton of different recipes, practice cooking techniques, and save money all at the same time. Tired of eating the same plate of chicken and rice on repeat? Yeah, I know, it's true. Every Plate offers a wide range of mouthwatering meat, seafood, veggie options, and more. Plus, you could swap out proteins, veggies, and sides to your liking. After all, variety is the spice of life. Think about it. Less time in the kitchen means more time watching the game. More money in your pocket means more to spend on concert tickets and, hey, comedy tickets or your favorite comedians. That new driver? Oh, we're talking golf later, Bill, or whatever it is you have your eye on. We got it. And Stacy and I just cooked with it and we love it. Try Every Plate for just $1.79 per meal by going to everyplate.com. Enter code BETTER179. Every Plate. Try it just for $1.79 per meal.
$1.79, Paul. I mean, shit, you're eating for like, about, $48 a month.
Dude, you're going your couch cushions. You're fucking eating for a month.
Yeah.
Every Plate. Try it for $1.79 per meal. Go into everyplate.com and enter code BETTER179. That's up to $104 value. Speaking of making people happy, I was in Chicago, who I surprised Joe Bartnick for his special. Joe Bartnick crushed his special at the Den Theater. Yeah, and we went out after. The amount of people that came up to me saying, when you and Burr talk animals on Anything Better, it warms our heart. This lady was like, one woman was like, she knew about grizzly bears and she like studied them or whatever. And she goes, listening to you guys talk. She goes, I could listen to you guys talk. I sent Andrew a bunch of pictures. Andrew, I sent you a bunch of stuff with animals on Instagram and shit. But people were getting a kick out of how we were saying what would kill us, what we would want to kill us more. And then I just saw like 40-foot snakes and all this shit. And it was, I'm telling you, dude, there's gotta be something funny with comedians camping. You take comedians from each generation. You got like a Dom, what's it called? Dom Herrera. Then you get like who's under, like whoever would be like a Rich Voss. Then you get like a Your Generation. Then you get like the younger comic all the way up, and you put them in the fucking woods with cameras for 4 days with wildlife. Probably some of the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, and I'll enjoy watching it because you're not going to get me out there.
Yeah, could you imagine Bobby? Dude, what the fuck was that?
Dude, I gotta, I can't believe he goes out in the wilderness. There's no way he does that.
And dude, he's fucking prepared. Dude, I went with him once because he fucking called me on a podcast and I go, yeah, I'll go.
Well, he better have a gun because he's not outrunning anything.
Dude, he brought coffee pots.
Dude, I'm prepared. How are you prepared out there?
Dude, he had bags of dinner and like coffee pots.
Listen, dude,
like,
at some point you're going to sleep in your sleeping bag. And then all the nocturnal animals are coming out with their fucking yellow eyes and shit that show up on your video. And they're awake and you're asleep and they're looking for a fucking meal and you're wrapped up like a burrito.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a knife. I got a fucking gun. I got a shotty. Yeah, and you're asleep.
Yeah, no, I want.
Dude, there's no way I could sleep. Like in the woods, okay. The wilderness, I can't go to sleep unless somebody's up.
No, you got to do the way you go camping with a family.
And we got claymores around the perimeter. Clap them 3 times, Paul.
No. You got to have a cabin. You got to have a cabin with your family, and then you go fishing, and you have a place. You're actually in a structure.
All right, that's a vacation, Paul. That's not camping.
Yeah, it is. No.
If you're in a fucking cabin, that's not camping.
In the woods.
Yeah. You're in a house.
Yeah, but it's in the woods.
Paul, you live in the woods. I've seen the pictures. I mean, dude, the foliage and all of that. You literally live in the woods. It's fucking beautiful, but you have you're in a house.
Yeah, that's true.
You're in a cabin. You can control the environment.
So your definition of camping is you got to be in a sleeping bag or in a tent outside.
Something can step on what you're sleeping in and it collapses and then you can get killed. That's camping. A fucking bear comes up to your cabin, you can film it through the fucking window, which is also something that I wouldn't do because those things learned how to open car doors. Like that's in their wheelhouse now.
Oh, so dude, I had Tom Green on the Virzi Effect a while back, and he said to me that he is with a group of people that are going to prove Sasquatch is real, and he fucking meant it. And apparently all these people that are seeing it in Washington State. So Bill Burr, I ask you on the Anything Better podcast, do you believe in some sort of Bigfoot or Sasquatch?
No.
So you think all those, and I don't know, but you think all those sightings are bullshit? All those people are bullshitting when they see it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe in UFOs, Bill?
I don't know. Okay. I'll go with that. Yeah. If there's people there, that's all right.
But no.
As long as you don't start yelling at me. Dude, there's like 9 million fucking solar systems. You really take one? All right.
But dude, after a while, I got to be honest. I don't really. What are people seeing with this Bigfoot fucking thing, dude? Because people keep seeing something.
There's no way there's something that big and hairy that we could hunt and put its head on the fucking. If somebody had a Bigfoot head on the wall, then I would believe that it existed because we would have killed one by now.
And where are their bones when they die out there too?
That's and they're not evolving and they don't have weapons. We could easily fucking capture one and take it out.
Well, what do you mean weapons? Was it fucking Chewbacca? It's got a fucking crossbow?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not evolving like, ever since they've been talking about Bigfoot, our guns kept getting better. They're not evolving. I'm saying that we could easily kill them. Like a tiger's a fucking tiger.
Dude, how fucking nuts would it be? I just saw a Bigfoot with a fucking crossbow or they just evolved. They're taking hunter shit. That would be what would be more terrifying than a 9-foot fucking Sasquatch with a fucking rifle? Oh my God, dude.
A feminist with an Instagram page. Thank you.
Hey, Bill Burr, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I'll be at the fucking Chuckle Hut on Tuesday.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Tom Green's hilarious. He was like, no, we're going to prove it within 10 years. I'm like, I wanted to be like, Tom, I love you, but you're not going to prove it.
No, it's not happening.
No. And Sasquatches there would have
It's like
been...
the Loch Ness Monster. It's just like, when is that thing going to fucking die? Let's just say, all right, it's a fucking dinosaur and shit. Okay. what is it? It's immortal. It just keeps living. It doesn't need a female to bang, and then they make little Loch Ness monsters.
Yeah, what's its lifespan?
Yeah, it's like a fucking vampire meets a dinosaur. Like, none of it makes sense.
No, I don't believe in the Loch Ness monster, but I got to be honest. There are thousands of people that say they saw like sightings, and it's like, are they all lying? That's the only thing.
Yes.
All right. No, I remember they did a show called Finding Bigfoot. It was on for like 10 seasons. They didn't find shit. It would be the middle of the night, and they would just hear, ooh, and they'd be like, there it is. There it is. And it would be like,
that was like that Ghost Hunter show. They had these stupid fucking devices. I don't know what they were to measure paranormal waves and shit. Things like going crazy. Look at that. Look at that reading. It's like, what is it?
It's a wire.
I don't even know what it is. Yeah, it's a little box with a number on it. And it's just like, when are you going to catch one of these fucking things? They never did. And people just kept watching, peering around the corner. Like, if they ever found, I used to do a bit on that. If they ever found a ghost, okay, the footage would not be shown at fucking 12:30 at night, whenever that dumbass show came on. Like, you're going to watch that night, and then you're going to come into work. Did you see it? You missed it. They had actual footage of it. It's stupid.
Oh, dude, I saw one where a guy showed up. He had beef with a guy that died, and he wanted to go confront the guy. And he's going, you were a coward in life, and now you're a coward in death. Show yourself. It's just like, what? It was ridiculous, dude. It was ridiculous. But people watched.
I don't know. But what about you when you went on your little trip there and you saw Colonel Sanders and he said, hey, see you later. And then next thing you knew, he was like 9 miles down the fucking street.
Oh, dude, that was something, man. I can't explain that, man. Dude, I had somebody reach out.
Paul, you're also, let's be honest, we're not the brightest people.
I wasn't drunk, dude. And the kid, no, dude, I wasn't the one. The other kid saw it. The other kid goes, dude, look at that real quick. Look how far it was. And he was freaked the fuck out. And then I looked at him, and the guy was like a football field down in 2 seconds. So I'm not sure. And some woman goes, no, some woman wrote me, and she goes, I know what that was. She goes, I'm a professor at so-and-so. There was like, and she started saying like a paradox and this. And I was just like, some people were like, fucking went nuts over that episode. But
paradox?
Some shit. I don't know.
A paradox, isn't that like a problem?
I don't know. She said something like another dimension or
paranormal,
or like this guy was in a porthole and he probably had a fucking. And she was like, that was a real thing that you saw.
Well, here's my thing about that. If that guy walked through a porthole, why isn't he also looking at you like, what the fuck is that jacket made out of? Like, if he's from the past, how come he's not freaking out? How come they're always just totally chill walking through a fucking porthole?
Yeah. The only thing that I was able
like, if I was a time traveler, dude, like I would time travel throughout whatever time to malls, and I would go there at night, and I would get the fucking modern clothes, and I'd put them on so then I could walk around and look at shit. I wouldn't show up looking like this in 100 years, wearing a fucking hoodie. Maybe they'll think I'm a hipster. Look at him. He's dressing like it's 2022.
So if you could go back anywhere, would you go to like a sporting event locker room? Would you go to like I'm trying to think of like, if you could go somewhere and visualize what they were seeing at any moment, where would you go? Like,
I would go back, and rather than kill Hitler, I would heckle him. That would be the ultimate.
That would be great.
What are you talking about, you midget? You fucking brown eyes, you ugly little sweaty bastard. See if you could, why does everybody else have to go back and kill the guy? Why couldn't you just defuse him with some good heckles? And just keep showing up early at all their marches.
Dude, I'd go back to September 10th, 2001.
What would you heckle Hitler? What would you say to him?
I would fuck with his mustache, dude. I would fuck with his mustache.
Yeah, hey, Charlie Chaplin's gonna lead us into a world war.
Hey, you missed the spot. You missed the spot.
I like this one. Hey, Adolf, go like this. Go like this.
Yeah. You got something.
You got something right there.
Well, I go like this. Why are you yelling? Like I do with my wife. Why are you yelling?
Yeah.
No, I'd go back to
this
September
guy sounds
10th.
crazy.
I would prevent 9/11, dude. I go back with the footage of September.
What about when he would sit there and he'd be all quiet before he spoke? And you could just be, Jesus Christ, let's go. Let's get to the hate.
Yeah. Are we gonna burn a book?
Hey, ever think you don't like Jews because you're an ugly little bastard? You're trying to take the focus off of you?
Yeah, but you got to make sure he don't get you though, because he'll string you up with fucking piano wire and shit like they did in after that in Valkyrie.
Whoa! He's going to?
Well, you know,
he never did shit.
His goons.
He never did. All he did was run his fucking yap. If you got him early on, make posters just making fun of him. I would just start walking around dressing like him. Going, just fucking screaming at food.
You'd be a Hitler impersonator?
Yeah, I would.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. Dude, he would have you killed quick though, man. They would go back. What? Yeah, dude, they would go back and be like, Adolf, there's a guy dressed
I don't know. I'm fucking with you.
I think
it was a dumb premise. I thought that heckling would end the Third Reich.
It would confuse him. It would definitely confuse him. He'd be like, guys, what's this guy doing?
Hey, Rudolph, you're really going to listen to this guy? Ivan! Just trashing all of them.
Oh, my God, Bill, how hard did me and you laugh? How hard did me and you laugh at the Den Theater? Andrew, put this picture up. Please, for the love of God, put this picture up. I'm going to send it to you right now. Dude, I swear to God, this picture had me and Bill. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sending it to you right now, Andrew. I don't know if me and Bill ever as friends laughed together. Mike Bertolino walked in. People were like, what is going on? It fucking struck a chord. I just sent it to your text. If you could post it or show it. I don't know how you could. Dude, or should I just do it here? Or no, maybe you could do it better. Dude, we were in the thing and I'm holding the phone and me and Bill took a picture and it was just like, hey man, let's take a picture, you know? And Bill did that like over the top, like influencer look. And I swear to God, anytime I've been in a bad mood, I've been looking at it. Oh my God, it's the funniest thing. We were fucking crying. Did you get it? I don't know what he's saying, but
he said something about 2 o'clock.
I gotta send it to my computer to show you guys.
Oh, okay. But yeah, dude, that was so funny. And Bill, you did the right thing by going back to him. By the way, how good? Oh, you didn't have a steak. You know, we went out to Chicago. When I go to Chicago, I like to buy my friends steaks. It's just what I do. I like to, but I got to be honest with you. I love picking up a fucking tab. I just do. I like picking up a fucking tab. I just like taking the check.
Well, you were coming in hot.
No,
I'm getting there at 3. We're getting steaks at 4. Blah, blah, blah. Dude, I was so fucking wiped out and fighting off a cold. You're like, yeah, you want to go out there and do it? I was just like, yeah.
No, you didn't have to, though, dude.
I should have said no. Like,
dude, we were on the couch. Dude, when I tell you that hit me so hard, we were fucking crying, laughing. But no, I went into Chicago. I landed and I said, let's get steaks at 4:30. So Kenny goes, yeah. And I asked Bill, and Bill was like, hey, dude, I'm taking a nap. And I'm going, oh, shit. And I know what it's like when you're tired. So then I just felt bad. But, dude, the steak was incredible, man. I love going to Chicago and getting a steak. And that place, place is Kenny Club Soda goes, yeah, Paul, because it's my kind of town. Chicago's still all right. Let's do this. Let's wrap up the show with this. Top 5 places to eat in the United States. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Whoa, geez. In the United States?
In the United States, top 5 cities to eat in.
Oh, cities.
Yeah, like top, yeah.
I thought you said places. Oh, cities. All right. Los Angeles.
Top 5.
Oh, I got to keep going?
Yeah.
All right. L.A., Chicago. Oh, you're getting me here. New York. You know you're going to have those 3. But then I'll come. Dude, you can't do 3. The burritos in San Francisco. Brats in Milwaukee. Fucking Nashville. Cuban food in Miami, dude. I mean, what are we doing here? 5?
Miami was one of them too. Yeah, I got
Miami's a great food city.
Yeah, I got
New Orleans.
Oh fuck, New Orleans is a good one.
New Orleans. Oh my God.
But dude, then there's barbecue in the South. There's barbecue in the South, dude.
I know. You know me. The Saw's Barbecue in Birmingham, Alabama. That's my spot.
There's a sushi place, actually. There's a Thai place and a sushi place in Vegas that they say is like just nuts. But
Vegas has really good food.
New York, I would say New York. From my experience, New York, Vegas, Miami, Chicago, and then yeah, I mean, I guess LA's got such great Mexican food and good food out there.
No,
too.
LA has the best food, period. People don't know that, dude. The food out here is fucking unbelievable. You East Coast guy, hey, they can't make pasta fucking bread over here.
I had good meals out there.
Yeah. See, you haven't gone to the right places yet.
No, I've had really good meals out there. Delicious.
I'm still not getting great.
Dude, I mean, you
come out here, you have a chip on your shoulder.
No, but you're saying best in the world. I mean, New York is best in the world, maybe.
No.
Best in the States?
No. Best in the world? New York?
New York City's got some fucking unbelievable restaurants, though, man.
Well, I'm too old. Okay, go ahead. Yes, that exactly.
I would say Italian restaurants. I would say New York. I would say for Italian
over Italy. No,
I meant I should have said world. I meant in the States for Italian. In the States. But yeah, I don't know. The best steak I ever had was at the Mirage with you in Vegas. It's the best steak I ever had in my life. So who fucking knows?
I don't know. New York is like, I don't know. It's like they've just got their balls washed so many fucking times that, like, first of all, like, New York pizza is not good overall because so many people are living off the reputation of New York pizza and then people who don't know where to go there. There are so many just fucking terrible slices of pizza in New York. It's off the hook.
Well, the thing is,
90% of New York pizza sucks.
New York pizza is not the best pizza. What people don't understand is the best pizza is not from New York. The best pizza in the world is from Connecticut. The best pizza is from New Haven, Connecticut. And that's what Sally's and Frank Pepe's. The 1925 Frank Pepe's in Little Italy in New Haven. Connecticut oven pizza.
I don't know. There's a place out in Jersey that's been making a lot of noise too.
Oh yeah,
I got it in my phone. We got to try it out,
dude. When you come this way, we'll go to UConn or something, or we'll go to the what's it called, Yale Bowl again, and we'll go to New Haven, and we'll go to Sally's. And dude, Sinatra used to play the Garden and have his driver go to Sally's and pick him up pies.
Wouldn't it? I always heard that. And wouldn't it be fucking freezing cold by the time I got to him? I don't understand that. Where's New Jersey? New Jersey.
Like an hour and a half.
I got it in my phone here, Paul. It's some brick oven pizza.
Yeah, brick oven's good, man, because the temperatures are so high.
New Jersey's. DeLuca's Pizza.
Okay.
And it says 9.4 Barstool. Got a 9.4.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Portnoy's not Italian. So I don't fucking. His fucking taste buds aren't. Look, Andrew, I see you looking at me. I don't. I need an Italian kid to fucking take a bite.
Guys, your question: why do you keep sniffing and shrugging your shoulders? He's not Italian. I need an Italian guy.
I need, somebody.
All you needed was the hey, not for nothing.
Not for nothing. I need somebody from the old country's taste buds to let that sauce, cheese, and bread hit their fucking palate.
Dude, I gotta tell you, underrated New Jersey. The food in New Jersey is underrated.
It is. The food in New Jersey.
I know it kills you to say that, dude. There's killer Italian out there too.
No.
I was playing Red Bank, and I just happened to stop at some fucking strip mall, and I went in there, and it was just this Italian deli. It was fucking insane, Paul. All of this homemade stuff, it was fucking bananas. I got that on my phone somewhere. I should have. Oh, look at that. There's New Haven. Sally's, Pizza, and Pepe's.
I would say gun to my head.
The Commodore's Palace, Commander's Palace.
We ate there.
Yep. Those cafes. Willie Mays Scotch House.
Oh,
Cafe Beignet. You want to hear my spots, Paul?
Yeah, write this down, people. These are the spots.
Where do you want? Where do you want to go?
Look, there you go. Bill's going to take you on a tour of America. Where do you want to go? You want to eat now? You want to eat some gumbo? Go down to Louisiana.
This is what I have for Philly. Steve's Prince of Steaks, Nick's Roast Beef, Ashton Cigar Bar.
Oh, yeah.
D'Alessandro's Cheesesteaks, Dinnick's Pork Style, Chicago Style. It says insane. I don't remember that. And Jay's Joint is another Philly one.
Don't forget Saws. Don't forget Saws in Birmingham. We just went.
I know, but I'm in Philly. Pittsburgh, Primanti's, Pennsylvania Macaroni Company for the Gabagoo. That's where we got that. Given to Fly fried chicken sandwich. That's a new place. One of these days, Paul, we'll make a coffee table book. All my food spots. Rhode Island, Warwick ice cream.
And you know where we're going to put that book, Bill?
Right up your fucking ass.
No, we're going to put that book in our cigar lounge. We're going to put that book in our cigar lounge. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a cigar lounge next to a pizzeria. So it's going to be Paulie's Pizza Parlor, and then it's going to be the cigar lounge.
So here's the thing. You bankroll the pizza parlor. I'll bankroll the cigar bar.
Yep. And then
we'll go 50-50 on the massage parlor.
And they'll be able to, you'll be able to get an edge up. We'll have barbers in there. And then what we'll do is we'll have sports stuff up so you could talk sports while you get your thing. And then you go into another room for a scotch and a fucking stick. And if you're not in them, and if you want a little bite, you go to Paulie's Pizza Parlor. We'll bring the pizzas over to you.
I'm glad you clarified that because I don't want somebody getting their beard trimmed as I'm eating a fucking slice in the same room.
No. It's got to be separate. The barber is just sports talk and a cut. That's it.
Send me the plans, Paul.
And then, yeah. And where are we doing it? Lexington?
Oh, Kentucky? Is that where you want to retire?
No, Lucas is going to go to Kentucky, and Stacy says if Lucas goes to Kentucky, we're going to get a place over there. So I was like, all right. So, but no, it doesn't matter where the cigar lounge is. We could do the cigar lounge wherever you want, But we'll have a nice little pizzeria next to a cut. Oh, we're going to do massages too? That's nice. You have a little steam room?
Yeah, I mean, this is all like, yeah. Just thinking how fast we would be divorced. If we had that, if I had that whole thing, I mean, what do I need anybody for? I become a self-sustained.
Oh, dude. Stacy would call you crying, going, Bill, I never see him. He's always talking sports at the place.
Oh my God! Like when they're looking for Maury from Maury's Wigs. Oh, I'm sure he's just went out with the friends and you'll find him. Jesus Christ!
You called Paul. You've just been sitting at the pizza parlor for days smoking.
Dude, one of the coldest lines in fucking Goodfellas is when they whack Maury's the Maury guy, and then Henry Hill is saying to Jimmy the Gent, "What do I tell his wife? What do I tell her?" And he goes, "I tell you, we ran off with some broad. What the fuck do I care?" Like that.
So yeah,
that he would like would like that lie that she would then be sitting at home thinking this guy that was loyal to her all these years, because he's like, 37 years of marriage, he never didn't come home. I know something happened. That all of a sudden that now she thinks the whole thing was a lie, and the reality is the guy was killed. I mean, I was just like,
you know what? I was talking to my brother about the thing when Tommy shot Spider, and he just fucking shot him, and he just goes like, what are you, a fucking sick maniac? And it's just like, yeah, like that's exactly like he was like that guy in real life. What's funny is in real life, the guy's bigger, but like that guy was so sick that in real life, they said he would just fucking kill anybody, like at the drop of a dime, like just, you know what I mean? It's, and they glorify it in the movie, but animals, Bill.
And we still quote it to this day. All right. I got a movie I got to go fucking edit.
All right.
I got to get out of here. Sorry. I don't mean to be all Hollywood, but Paul, I need to go to an edit bay. Go to that edit bay. Do what you got to do. It's going to be. I don't want to go. It's going to be an unbelievable fucking movie. I know that much. So you know why, Paul? Because you're in it. Well, that's part of it. What movie? My kind of actor, Paul Virzi is. What movie? I did it. He goes like this. He goes, you want to know why Joe? He goes, you want to know why Joe D was the best? He goes, because he's Italian, Dad. He goes, well, that's part of it. in A Bronx Tale. Yeah. When he took his son to work. You want to know? Because he's Italian, Dad? Well, that's part of it. All right, how guys. Weird my taste in cars and trucks is. I actually love that bus. No, that's an old school cool bus. I love that fucking bus. I like that you got to drop the change in and all of that shit. And that I also love that was his job, that he drove the bus and he would bring his lunch. Like just how simple that life was. But they had enough money for an apartment. He's got a wife and a kid. Remember, he honked. He pulled the thing down to honk to his son, and he goes like this, and his son goes no, and he just goes, and then his son ran. His son ran over. That's great. The simplicity of that life is something very appealing. All right, everybody. This has been episode 61. Check out paulvirzi.com for all of my upcoming dates. Buffalo's coming up the 26th of May. Check out Bill's Monday Morning Podcast. Check out the Virzi Effect Podcast. Please subscribe to the Anything Better YouTube channel and my YouTube channel. I'll be up in Oakland, Sacramento, and Fresno. Oakland, Sacramento, Fresno. Check out Bill, and we'll be back next week with another Anything Better. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you then.